Okay, welcome back.
We need a theme song, don't we?
We do. We do need a theme song. I think we can save that for a more private time. We'll talk about that on a...
No.
How was...
What? You gonna finish the intro?
Oh, yeah.
Wait, song's not done yet. All right.
Welcome back to the High Button podcast. Today's the June of the 3rd. It's a Saturday, 2017. My name is Justin.
June, isn't it?
Belanger, the gentleman to my right. Thomas Guns Jr.
What episode's this?
Jesus, I don't even know.
Is this 40?
No, I think it's like 49. Because we're almost at 50, I think.
Yeah.
I don't know. Anyways, fresh back from Vegas.
Los Vegas.
Do you feel humbled? Is it a big city?
Is this podcast just going to be talking about Tom's big trip?
Well, pretty much. That's all I really want to know is how was your trip? I got nothing else really going on in my life that's that exciting.
It was a good trip. I really enjoyed it. I liked it better than I thought I would.
Can we start with the morning? Like the morning of you leaving to go to Vegas. Can we start with that? How it was? I have tons of questions that I could ask.
I had barely slept before I left for the airport.
How many hours did you sleep?
One and a half, 2.
What? Oh, did you get drunk the night before?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Now to start that off, I don't mind that because when I travel, I get really excited. I'm a girl like that. I get really excited, and getting drunk before. Did I ever tell you the story when me and Alex went to Florida?
Shout out to all my excited girls out there on vacation. Go ahead.
When me and Alex went to Florida, we went to Cheers. We had a flight at like 5 a.m.
I can't think of the last flight I had where I wasn't either drunk or still.
Well, I think it's different because you and I, we don't go on flights for work. We go on flights for vacation. A lot of people travel for work, but us, we go just for vacation. Yeah. Maybe at one point of our life, we'll be able to combine work and travel. But nonetheless, when we travel, it's an exciting time. So the night before, you're considered to be on vacation.
Yeah, and so it was an early flight too.
What time?
I had to be at the airport by like 6.
Oh, man. What time did your flight leave?
It was a little before 8, but it was international. And
I hate those people. It's like, oh, we got to be there 3 hours before. It's like, what are you talking about? 3 hours before?
Like, I push it close with most flights.
I'm like an hour and a half, hour 15.
If it's within Canada, it's an hour, right? That you have to.
That's the rule, an hour. But if it's international, people like sorry for touching you. Yeah. It's about 2 hours,
and it makes sense because you got to wait through customs. But I learned, like, I got there, like, the commute there was quicker than I thought, way quicker.
But my experiences with being late when going to airports is they always push you ahead. Yeah. Even if you're in security, you got a flight in 10 minutes? Okay, let us push you ahead. There's always a line to be pushed ahead. So that's why when I go to the airport, I'm never that guy that's nervous because they don't want you to miss your flight. They want you to make your flight.
No, exactly. And realistically, you don't have to pull up to the gate until after it's boarded. As long as you're there before they take off, you're good.
Yeah. Okay, so you get to the airport around 6 a.m. You're hungover.
Yeah. Got some food at the airport.
What'd you get for food?
Just Tim Hortons.
Why? Line was short? Or that's what
it was right by my gate.
That's always convenient. Was there a Starbucks next to your gate?
No, the airport was polluted with Starbucks, though.
The Vancouver airport is polluted with Starbucks.
Yeah.
Vancouver airport's nice, actually.
It is nice.
It's very clean.
Nice, very nice.
Just like the city. Keep going.
Yeah, so then I get on the plane. I fly on the
plane. Whoa. You can't just skip security. What happened in security?
Absolutely nothing. Actually, I forgot to take my phone out of my pocket.
There you go. There's something.
That is something.
Okay, so what happened?
Right when that happened, I knew this trip was going to be wild.
Did they say, "Excuse me, sir, do you have anything in your pockets?"
I said, oh, yeah, sorry, or phone, and she just let me go right through.
Okay, well, that's not bad. Yeah. Did they make you take your shoes off?
Yeah.
I hate that. That's a new thing now.
It's an airport-specific process, I believe.
Has it always been a thing since September 11th, or is this a new thing that's come around the past 5 years?
I remember my first flight since then, had to take my shoes off, and I tried to, just a habit, and then a few times I wouldn't take my shoes off. They're like, what are you doing? Put your shoes back on.
Put your shoes back on. Do you tie your shoelaces, or do you just let them, you're a slip-on guy, or do you tie?
They're tied.
Because a lot of people, it's a hassle to take your shoes off. But then, of course, there's people that walk around with slippers so they can slip their feet on in their shoe.
Jesus.
The kids are home upstairs. Sorry if you can hear them in the audio. Just
they must be really excited about something.
Just ignore. They play a lot of sports. Active kids.
Yeah.
Just pretend they're not there if you can hear them.
Yeah. So Nothing of significance happened before I got onto the plane.
Okay.
Got onto the plane. Nothing significant happened.
I'm sorry to interrupt you again, but did you bring your Tim Hortons onto the plane? Were you allowed? Did you drink it? Or you had it in time?
Yeah, because I was there way earlier than I had to be.
Okay.
When I wasn't happy about that.
I'm assuming you got a coffee to wake up because you were hungover.
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, no, I didn't get a coffee because I wanted to sleep on the plane.
Interesting.
Which I didn't really do.
So how long was the flight there again, you said?
About 2.5 hours.
So what did you get to drink? Did you hot chocolate? What did you get?
I just get a water.
Water.
And like a sandwich or something.
Okay. Continue.
Yeah. Get on the plane. Couldn't sleep.
I can never sleep on planes either.
I slept the whole way back. Anywho. Yeah.
Land?
And we land.
Oh, we?
Well,
you flew by yourself.
The people on the airplane plus myself landed.
Okay.
What happened there? It's all a blur.
Where are you sitting on the plane? Front, back, middle, wing?
The very back. And there was no one beside me until like last minute. The girl came on.
Oh, that's the worst. Yeah, you get on there. There's no one sitting.
I was already stretched out over both seats.
You're all stretched out. You're thinking you're going to be having a luxury flight for 2 hours, but I've never been on a flight where that's been the case.
Yeah, these Air Canada seats are brutal, by the way.
Did you have the TV on the back of the headset?
No, but whenever the guy behind me would put something in the pouch,
yeah,
you'd feel like his hand rubbing down my back. That's how thin the seats were.
Was it a big plane or small plane?
Large plane, three
Interesting.
aisles. Yeah.
I was actually on Twitter the other day. Well, I'm on Twitter every day, and I saw that Air Canada released a new plane. It's like a nice, big, luxurious plane. Every seat is considered to be first class. It was kind of cool.
Okay. Yeah, maybe I'll get that next time.
So you land, you touch down in the U.S. of A., Trump land.
Actually, on the plane, something exciting did happen. The stewardess, who happened to have an incredible booty, bumped into my elbow. Bum first.
Oh, her butt bumped into your elbow.
More than once. It was a solid 3 bumps.
Did you? Oh fuck! Nashville just scored again. Do you think it was on purpose, or do you think it was an actual accident? Was it that big?
Well, it's tough to draw the line. It was something special. It's something you see maybe once every couple of months.
Did she say excuse me, or did you say excuse me?
Neither.
So she was like
facing the person across from me. She probably didn't even notice. Well, 4 times you notice.
Did you get a drink on the plane? I know you told me you didn't get a meal. Did you get a drink?
No, because you had to buy them.
Even if it was just water or Coke or...
I had a water. That was it.
Oh, that pisses me off. You can't even get a fucking drink on a plane anymore.
We're spoiled by porter.
I never took porter.
You still haven't?
No, I feel like I would have remembered it because
every shot here.
Yeah, we're in the shot. It goes past you, past me.
Okay.
But every time I've heard someone talk about that airline, I hear great things.
Porter is.
I feel like I would have remembered it if.
Porter's great. You get free food and drinks.
That's great. Free liquor.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's got to be steam whistle.
But aren't they short flights? It's like Halifax to Montreal, Halifax to St. John.
I never had more than maybe 3 beer.
Yeah. When you drink when you fly, you get drunk quicker. It has something to do with the. I'm not going to get into scientific details. It's not my area of expertise. But I remember
1 in the sky, 2 on the ground, right?
Sure. Yeah. Is that a thing?
That's a saying.
Well, I just remember going to Toronto once, having like 3 beer up in the sky, almost similar to you, and landing and just having a great snap.
Yeah. That's usually how.
Imagine those people that like rent out private jets and just get hammered on the plane. What that must be like.
Yeah. So I get to the airport.
Okay.
Getting a cab.
Okay.
Very nice cabbie. He was very helpful with telling me what to do, what not to do. I was amazed by how clean the drive to the hotel was. There was no graffiti, no garbage, nothing.
I'm sorry that I keep trying to bring it back, but I want to talk about the airport landing.
I don't remember it that well.
Customs to get through security. Because I know because you're coming from another country. Did you have trouble filling out that card?
They don't do it anymore.
What?
They have
I can see that. There's a lot of people that are.
It's a screen. You put your passport. It takes your picture. Then it takes a picture of your face.
Yes, I did come across this. Now I remember. Keep going though.
And then I just brought that up to the guy, and he said, "Have a good trip." And
really, he didn't ask you why you were coming to the States.
No, it's Vegas, man. They know what you're going for.
Yeah, but I thought but even so, it's the States. I just thought it would have been a lot.
I've had more trouble at the Canadian border, actually.
Yeah, me too. A lot of people say that too about the Canadian border, that we're fucking pricks.
Yeah,
I can see that. We want to protect what we have. Anyway, so you get to Vegas. Are Andy and Mike there right away?
No, they didn't come till like 8 hours after me. So I was
So it's Tommy 8 hours alone in Vegas.
It wasn't nearly as exciting as it sounds.
Okay.
Checked into the hotel.
How did you get to the hotel?
Cab.
Okay.
Got to the hotel.
How far was the hotel from the airport?
It was like a $21 cab or something like that.
So that's like an $10 minute ride?
Yeah, it was closer to 15, but it wasn't. It was a good drive.
Okay.
I get in there,
Check in the hotel.
check in,
Friendly staff?
very friendly.
Okay.
I did have to pay an early check-in fee, but hey, that's life.
Okay.
I went upstairs, sat around the room for maybe 10 minutes.
Sat in the room for 10
Well, I didn't
minutes?
just sit. Like I brought my stuff in, put it in the drawer, and all that shit.
Oh, you're a drawer guy in a hotel.
Depends on the length of the trip.
How long were you gone for? 6
I was gone
days?
for a week. Like,
Yeah, that's a drawer-worthy trip.
and I didn't. I only had my backpack full of clothes, so it only took like 30 seconds.
Honestly, a backpack's not going to keep your clothes that... They're probably going to get a little wrinkled, so you probably want to put them in the drawer anyways.
Yeah.
Did you iron anything on the length of this trip?
Last day, I ironed a shirt.
Last day, interesting. I would have thought the first.
Well,
Last night you want to go out with a bang, you want to have a clean shirt?
no. I'll explain this as we go.
Go ahead.
First day, I'm going to go down check out this pool I've heard so much about.
The hotel pool.
Yeah, the pool bar and all that jazz.
Okay.
So I put on a.
Just like, because you're not like... Because like you're facing me, so just... Yeah. I don't know.
All right, here we go.
Still trying to figure out the mics, 49 in.
Yeah, that's life, I guess.
Just like move your chair, like see how like...
Don't tell me what to do.
Just, if you don't, then don't freak out if the audio is terrible after. I'm trying to help you.
I don't need your help.
I think you do. Keep going.
Yeah,
The
so
pool?
it's extremely hot there. It's like 100 degrees.
You're not used to this type of weather, are you?
No.
Okay.
So I put a tank top on to go to the pool.
Tank top, interesting.
That explains why I didn't iron many shirts, because I wore a tank top like the whole trip. It's so hot.
You got bad tan lines right now?
Well, whoops.
There's the mic.
Well, I can't really see it. Can
Oh yeah, you're kind of peeling.
Yeah,
That's good.
Pretty serious stuff. Anywho, get to the pool. I thought I grabbed a drink. I was like, I'm gonna enjoy myself here.
Stop you there. What kind of drink did you get?
I think I got a shock top.
That's good. I don't mind a shock top. I know a lot of these American beers are watered down. I would be disappointed if you said, Coors Light, Budweiser.
I had one Budweiser or Bud Light the whole trip, and I drank half of it and threw it out.
They're terrible, aren't they?
It's disgusting.
Anyway, so you got a shock top. You're poolside. You're Vegas. You're there alone.
I'm sitting on one of the folding chairs.
Yeah, folding chair. Did you put a towel down on the chair?
Yeah,
Good, smart. Good man.
but it was so hot that you couldn't put your leg on the chair.
That's wicked. I like that. So what did you do?
I laid there and I tried to enjoy what was going on, but it sucked.
Can I give you a little trick for next time?
What?
Go in the pool, get wet, get the water, lay it down on the chair, splash the chair, get the chair. The chair needs to cool down. Get some water. You maybe pour a little bit of the shock top over it. 'Cause you don't want to sit in the chair, right? Next time, just cool it down. That's all I'm going to say. Continue the story.
Yeah, and I realized I was having an awful time because I was just sweating bullets. And I go up to the room for a minute, and I accidentally fell asleep for like 5 hours. I woke up and my brother and my dad were on the way to the hotel, so they got there. We went out drinking.
So I'm going to take you back a little bit to the nap. Was the nap due to the amount of sun you got, or was it due to the hangover or the travel?
It was the lack of sleep, the rough flight, and the heat really got to me. I didn't even mean to take a nap. I just woke up 5 hours later with a full beer beside me.
TV situation in the room.
It was pretty typical. It was nicer TV than most hotel rooms, but as far as channels, it's your typical U.S. hotel.
Did you get to look at any of the American news networks? The very liberals?
CNN was just shitting on Trump the whole time.
Okay. So it's like the same here.
Yeah. And one thing about the sports, there's a lot of especially women's NCAA sports on. Every day there was at least...
I've noticed that. ESPN covers a lot more sports than just hockey and basketball, because that's all really Canada is. Maybe curling, but that's it. Yeah, I've noticed that too when I go down there. Yeah. ESPN is a lot better sports coverage than Sportsnet and Sports Center here. Okay, so first night you're with your...
Actually, no, we didn't go out drinking. We went...
Dinner?
I think we went down... Where the fuck did we go? Just down in the lobby, got some food, and we were all tired. I went to bed. But the next day we got up real early, like 7. and walked down the strip. Are you texting when I'm talking to you?
Sorry, it was my mom. She asked me a question.
Hey, Lisa.
Actually, I'll keep going.
Go ahead.
Well, I was going to talk about the whole David Portnoy parent run-in thing.
We'll save that for later.
Okay.
We can't leave a story and come back.
Okay, keep going.
Went to Top Golf, beautiful place.
Wait, first night you went to Top Golf?
No, it was second. It was the next morning.
So we already moved past the first. So nothing really happened the first day?
No, it was. I woke up late. Mike and Andy were exhausted. They just had like a fucking 8-hour flight.
That's true. Nova Scotia to Vegas.
And we had a full week. It's like,
where did they stop over at?
Montreal.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so second day. What time do you wake up?
Really early. Like we were out of the hotel by 8.
Yeah, you got to be. And you got to remember their time zone. They're already up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're 4 hours behind, so to them it's already noon or whatever.
Yeah. So we went to Top Golf.
Mm-hmm.
Then we went just to check it out.
Did you drink? Did you eat at Top Golf?
We had a couple beer, and went back to the hotel, relaxed for a little bit, got some dinner, went down to the pool.
Mm-hmm. Wait, dinner?
I don't remember what we ate.
Okay.
No, we didn't eat. That's what happened. We didn't eat at all since breakfast. Went back to Top Golf at nighttime to watch the Pens game. Mm-hmm. Incredible, like a huge screen and like one of those pools with the glass on the outside.
Yeah, I know the one.
And
did you golf also at nighttime?
We didn't golf at all.
Even in the morning?
No.
Do you have to rent? Why?
You have to rent it, but we just didn't feel like it. You know what I mean? Because here's what we learned about this place.
What?
You can do anything there. You don't like to golf. You have to pay like $100-something an hour.
It's just a driving range.
It's actually a game. Like if you hit, there's like targets.
Okay.
And whoever hits their ball closest to the targets, there's like a TV that keeps track of your score for you.
Almost like bowling.
Yeah.
Cool.
But we didn't do that. And we watched the game. We watched it in the pool. And the plan was to eat dinner at Top Golf. And we forgot to eat. And
you watched the game in the pool?
Yeah.
Didn't you get soggy?
I didn't watch the whole game.
Okay. Well, it's a 3-hour game. Like you're in a pool.
No, sorry. I jumped in at the end, but then like midnight came around and I was hammered. I don't even remember getting home. And we woke up the next day and realized we hadn't eaten since 7 a.m.
So what do you have to eat?
Nothing. I woke up the next day and ate.
So let's talk about the breakfast buffet in the morning.
I knew this question was coming. Well, let me break it down for you. The breakfast buffet was very clutch due to how hungover you are in the morning.
Now, when you say clutch, I'm assuming that you mean convenient.
Yeah, not. And here's the thing. It was good breakfast food, but it's still breakfast food. You can't really mess it up too bad.
Yeah.
Had an all right spread. You know what I did like?
What's that?
They had pre-made, pre-made in the buffet. What the fuck are they called? They had like eggs Benedict. So
pre-made? I don't like.
Well, no, they made it there. You know what I mean?
They make it in front of you?
No, but they make them and put them in the tray, and we walk by and just. Thought that was a nice little touch.
Scrambled eggs?
Yeah, of course.
Were they the rubber ones or were they the actual?
They were decent eggs.
So they weren't rubber. Okay.
But with the eggs Benedict, I usually went that option.
Bacon sausage.
Yeah, bacon sausage.
Toast. Jelly.
The toast
cream
was
cheese.
Toast was in a different place. It was down the other end. It was just.
Okay. Bagels.
Not really.
Orange juice.
Oh yeah.
Apple juice.
Yeah.
Milk.
I didn't see any milk.
Coffee.
Great coffee, believe it or not.
Interesting.
Because the only place you can buy a coffee there is Starbucks. So I was getting pretty friggin' angry about it.
Yeah.
And then I got one in the buffet.
Yeah.
It was really good. I was surprised.
Did they give it to you, or did you have to go? You have to order it.
I poured it.
Oh, you poured it.
Yeah.
See, that's nice. I like that you can walk up, because there's times when you have coffee and you're done your coffee and you're waiting for the server to come around, and then you got to. Yeah. That's how I feel about water in restaurants. Leave the jug. Any restaurant that you go to and they leave the jug of water there, you should continue to go back to that establishment. That means they care about your H2O intake.
I was going to mention that to you. They didn't do that anywhere there. There was no pour your own water.
Yeah, well. I'm not going to get this. I could get this. This podcast is not political. I'm not going to get into it.
Yeah, we don't want to rub people.
I don't want to offend restaurants out there that don't leave the jug. But if you are a restaurant manager, or you own a restaurant, or you work at a restaurant, if you're in any establishment where you serve food, listen to me right now. If you leave the jug of water on a table, the return customer rate will go up through the roof. I'm telling you right now.
I still like the self pour water.
Self pour?
Yeah,
that is leave the jug. The self pour.
No, you go up to like the water station and pour it.
Oh, well, that too. Yeah, that's exact same as leave the jug to me. As long as there is a water that you don't have to wait for someone else to pour into your cup,
yeah,
that's fine with me. That's completely fine.
Yeah.
Listen to me, learn from me, and watch your life go through the roof. Anyways, let's go. Let's continue back to Las Vegas. Let's do third day.
Justin, I was there a week. I don't know everything about every. We went to Beer Park.
What's Beer Park?
It's like a baseball field themed.
Baseball field. You play baseball.
You know a ballpark?
I know a
Beer Park, and it's got like the turf on the ground and everything.
Sorry to interrupt you, but the Vancouver Canadian season starts next week.
Really?
So we should look into that. Anyways, continue. So you drink while you play baseball? Is this what?
No, you just drink at a place that's like designed like a baseball field, essentially.
What?
It's just turf ground is pretty much all it is.
Oh, you sit on the turf?
No, Justin. The ground is turf, and there's like wooden benches that you sit on.
Oh, okay. So you just drink it outside in a...
But there's no... what I liked more about this than your typical patio was the fountain at Caesar's Palace was right there, like across the street from us. And the amount of TVs and the lack of a roof was huge for me.
Oh, you needed shade.
No, there was no roof, but you could still watch TV. There aren't many places like that.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
So you're sitting pretend being on the Argyle patio watching the sports game.
While it's sunny out.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is interesting because sometimes you won't be able to see the TV because the sun is blaring into the TV.
Absolutely.
That's true. That's a good point.
They had tons of TVs up. It was we went back there a couple times actually. Great beer selection.
You were telling me about how the casinos were just layering out, not layering, just blasting out air conditioning onto the street to you in order for you to come back into the casino.
They do that, and they also some places will do that, and other places will have like water spraying out. Like,
yeah.
These casinos, they know what they're doing. They're professionals.
Could you live in a place like Vegas? Are you the my biggest concern about going to Vegas or anywhere that it's warm is just the fact that it's extremely warm. I'm not built for warm temperature.
Yeah, me neither.
And that's what I want to ask you. Do you think at the age of the humble age of 26, do you think that you'd be able to live in Las Vegas?
There are definitely ways around the heat.
Mm-hmm. Stay inside.
Well, yeah.
But are you an outdoorsman? You're not an outdoorsman.
Not really. But we walked the strip just to see it a few times, and it was fucking hot. But I mean,
did you drink beer while you were walking?
Yeah, down the strip.
Well, that can't help. Like that's dehydrating you. You got to think about that. If you were drinking a cold,
but it's a cold beer.
Yeah, maybe
it feels nice. But yeah, if you lived there and you knew everything, you had no interest in walking around, then you could get around it. Hop in a cab, go to the cold place.
Yeah,
it's fine.
Did you drink any tap water there?
Yeah,
and.
Just tap water.
Just tap water. Was it warm? Was it cold? Was it?
Depends on which nozzle you turn on.
Okay. How was your shower in the hotel? Good power, good pressure.
It was your typical shower.
Yeah. Did it do the job though?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's good then. Was it a tub or was it a stand-up shower?
Tub.
Yeah. Did you take a bath?
No.
Did you order room service?
I did.
What'd you order?
Burger.
And?
It's decent.
No, burger and what? Fries, salad?
Oh, fries.
Yeah, that's a good choice. How are the fries? Crunchy?
There weren't many meals there in general that I had that were above average.
Okay.
And until we got downtown, like the old Vegas.
See, I'm so confused about this whole downtown.
The strip is not. Technically, the strip is not in Las Vegas. It's in like a neighboring town.
Okay.
And the old strip, which is on Fremont Street, goes into downtown.
So downtown, is there like sky rises? Like, is there like buildings?
No, downtown looks like there's a couple buildings, but nothing serious. It's all like sort of like, I guess shop wise, it's sort of like Broadway.
Okay. So you know that the Vegas Knights are going to be in Las Vegas next year. From getting a good sense of the people there, how do you think their fan base is going to turn out?
Most people from there that I talked to were more excited than I would think. They've already sold 16,000 season tickets.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah,
it'll be interesting. It's going to be a lot of tourists. I have a feeling that tickets aren't going to be that expensive.
I don't know, man. It's Vegas. Everything's fucking expensive.
Really? But what if like Minnesota comes to town? Or like, well, I just feel like you can't. There's so many more things to do in Vegas than go see the Knights play.
Yeah, but you're telling me if you were there, you wouldn't go see it?
Oh, of course I would go see it, but not all people are like me. There's a lot of people that have a lot of other
interests. Keep in mind, they probably at any given time have 600,000 tourists there. You only get 20,000 seats.
That's true.
16 already sold.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
And it is a world-class stadium, brand new. I'm sure a lot of people would want to see it.
Real cool.
Did it look cool? You didn't go in it, eh?
No.
Right on the strip?
Yeah, pretty much.
I wonder if the fights are going to be there now.
They got to be, man.
Why not? It's a brand new. That's gonna like the T-Mobile Arena. That's gonna be like a historic arena. It's in Las Vegas, brand new arena. Think of like I'm not saying it's gonna be like the MGM Grand, but it's a big arena.
Yeah, MGM Grand. I was a little disappointed.
You were in MGM Grand?
Yeah, it was huge, the casino, but it was you could tell it was older. One Republic was cool. The pool bar there, like the party that goes on all day.
Oh, you went to it?
I didn't go in. I walked by it.
Well, how much was it to get in?
I didn't ask. I was just hungover and cranky, wanted to go home.
So when you drank during the day, you said that you were in bed by an early time because you were hungover not hungover, you just couldn't drink all day, all night.
Yeah, it's like drinking the heat like that is fucking...
It kills you.
Yeah.
Well, that brings us all the way back to Cuba, 2009, 2010.
Yeah, it was a hot year.
That was our rookie... That was my rookie downtown or rookie down south experience.
That was a hot year for Canadians in Cuba.
It was. I had a great time. I don't regret it. I just remember you just being so fucked up. I threw up like black shit out off the balcony. Slept on the balcony. It was so hot. Like as soon as we landed, I was stoked. But I did the classic, got hammered the first 2 hours, and then it's hard going there the first time and then enjoying it the whole week. You can't do it.
Yeah, keep in mind I haven't seen my dad and my brother in 5 months. Yeah. So we kind of drank quicker than we normally would, I think.
Yeah. That's awesome. Yeah. You want to go back?
Yeah, someday. Do you have a story today?
I have a pretty
hot topic.
Pretty hot topic, yes.
You care to share with the people?
Sure. I'm working at the bakery there at the Bread Affair.
What station were you working in?
I was working the till. So I was serving the people. I'm a man of the people.
I didn't know you were a tillman.
Well, I'm a multi-man. I do everything. I do the breads. I do the sandwiches. I do the till. I do the greeting.
You have a greeter?
Well, not really, but I say hello when people walk in. And I noticed a gentleman and a lovely lady had bar stool gitch on. And I was like, oh.
Just say gitch?
Gitch. Like,
how's it?
Out, like, gitch is like gitch, clothes, outfit.
Isn't gitch like under hockey gear? I don't think it's called gitch if it's not.
Yeah, but I thought if it was related to sports and it was clothing, it was called gitch.
No. Gitch is what you wear under your hockey gear, and I think it's only hockey related too.
Really?
I'm pretty sure.
We'll look into that. We'll get back to you, the people that are listening. Anyway, so they're wearing some barstool gitch, and I was like, oh, barstool, nice. Looks really cool. It's a cool sweater, whatever. I forget what I said. And the guy's like, hey, thanks, appreciate it. My son started the company. And of course, the son or the creator of Barstool is David Portnoy. And I was like, wait a second. Porte. And I was like, oh, so your son is David Portnoy? And he's like, yeah. And all of a sudden, he just whips out his ID. I didn't ask him to. He just whips out his ID. He's like, oh, my last name, Portnoy. I'm like, and he had the Boston hat on too. I was like, holy shit, this is kind of cool. And I was like, do you mind if I grab a picture? So trusty Subin,
Subin
is right behind me,
coming up huge for the high button.
And I go, Subi, picture please. And he goes, yes sir. So he grabs my phone. I lean in for the old smile, and we snapped a picture. Talked to them for a second. They said they love Vancouver.
I wouldn't love Vancouver.
They love Canada in general. They're here on vacation. They said if I'm ever in Boston that I should go check out a Red Sox game. And I was like, all right, it's pretty typical. And they're really cool people. Dave?
Yeah, Dave, yeah, we know you're probably listening.
So good job. You got raised by two pretty good people.
Good job. You got raised by good people.
I don't know what else to say. It's honestly a boring story. I just got a picture with two people. It's nothing really else.
Didn't he retweet it?
Oh yeah, I forgot about that part. So then
that's the whole story.
And then I tweeted at him, and I was like, "Hey, Davey boy, how you doing? I just saw your parents in Vancouver, classy people." And then he
did you tweet that from the high button?
I tweeted it from but I hashtagged the high button.
You should have tweeted from the high button.
Should I have?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? I should have now that I think about it.
Think of all the retweets that got.
It didn't get many retweets. It got like 1,000 likes. But it was only on Dave's page, not on our page.
Yeah, but
not on my page.
If you tweeted from the high button, like they would have seen it as...
Oh, yeah. That's fucking true.
That's all right, buddy.
I'm not.
We all make mistakes.
Next time I see them. Anyways, and then then he Instagrammed it. Then he tweeted it, commented back, yada yada.